Hello, welcome to Breathe and Believe. If you're watching us live, it is Friday, May 1st. We're in May now, and we have been given another month of stay at home, stay safe, stay well, which is good. Just do what we need to do to get through this. And until then, let's just think happy thoughts. Our thoughts are ours. We own them. We can think sad thoughts, we can think happy thoughts. We have that choice. We have that control. So for today, it's Friday. Hopefully you've been keeping busy and doing something good for yourself each day. You have that option, those opportunities. Continue learning and continue striving, and continue trying new things, continue doing healthy things for your body. You have the opportunity. You have time now to do all of this. So let's think happy thoughts. So let's inhale, big belly breath, and remind ourselves, think happy thoughts. Good. Inhale, big belly breath. Think happy thoughts. One more time, big belly breath. Exhale, think happy thoughts. Good. I'm going to do a balloon breath. We're going to fill up our belly. We're going to do this while laying down. So I'm going to come down and find your soles of your feet. Just put them down. This helps open up the hip. And when you take your inhale, you're going to fill your belly like a big balloon. So go ahead and fill it up. Inhale through your nose. And slowly let it out like you're holding a balloon and just releasing little bits of air along the way. Good. Try that again, filling the belly. And now let's pop the balloon slowly. One more time, fill up the balloon. And let's pop the balloon. Slowly. Good. This is a breath you can do at any time. If you're feeling frustrated, feeling angered, just fill up your belly and slowly let the air out. Nobody needs to know what you're doing. You're simply breathing. So watch how I can do the balloon breath without looking like I'm doing anything other than breathing. Try it with me. Just big, deep breath. Slowly letting it out. Simple breath to do to keep yourself calm and your mind clear. Good. Go ahead and plant your feet. We're going to bring our right leg in, our knee in. And we're going to bring our left knee in while we lift our right knee. Let's try that again. I'm going to drop my right leg in, my right knee in. Bring it up, drop my left knee in. Good. One more time. Bring the right knee in. And bring the left knee in. Good. Let's bring those feet together, still planted on the ground with our knees up. Our hands out like a T. We're going to drop both knees to the right. And then we're going to look the opposite way to the left. Always breathing into the pose. Never holding our breath. Yoga is uniting breath and poses. Good. Now let's try the other side. To the left, look to the right. Very good. All right. We're going to lift our legs straight up. And we're going to just gently pull them towards us, keeping your knees kind of locked if you can. See how far you can bring your knees to your nose here. Good. All right. Now let's take our peace fingers to our big toes and bring those knees into our armpits. Let's rock sideways, left to right. Just give ourselves a nice back massage, which feels good on our organs back there. Giving ourselves a nice hip stretch here. Our knees in. Good. Go ahead and extend your legs. Extend your arms. Pull ourselves as long as we can. Breathing into the pose. And then let's bring our knees to our chest. And let's rock sideways. And we're going to rock forward as well. So we're going to cross our ankles, however, and we're going to hold the outside of each foot with our hands. And we're going to give ourselves 5 rocks. So rock up as best as you can and rock back down. Curl your back. Give yourself 5 of these. And on the 5th one, come and sit. Right? Good. Okay, just getting our body warmed up here. Yoga is a combination of improving our body's balance, flexibility, and strength. So we'll do a little bit of everything so that you feel a little more balanced, flexible, and strong. Let's take our hands behind our head and let's just drop our chin down to our chest, breathing into the pose. And now let's lift our chin way up high. Now let's take our head to the right, breathing into the pose. And let's take our left hand to the outside of the right of our head and pull it to the left. Let's give ourselves some shrugs. Let's take our shoulders way up high, close to our ears, and then let's bring them down. Up high, down low. One more time. Up high, down low. Let's take our right arm over our shoulder and pull it back with our left hand. Give ourselves a nice shoulder stretch. And let's take our left arm over to the right, pull it in. Nice shoulder stretch. Let's drop our left arm down, take our right arm over our ear, and stretch ourselves over to the left side. And let's take our right arm down and our left arm over our left ear, and come on over to the right. Give yourself a nice stretch. Now we're going to drop down forward. Just walk your fingers forward. Give yourselves a nice stretch here. You should feel this in your glutes, your butt, your lower back. Breathing into the pose. Fingers out. Take those fingers to the right, keeping your body down. Feel the stretch, extra stretch on the left side, your left hip. And let's take it all the way to the left. Nice stretch. Good. All right. Let's just roll up onto our knees so we can get to our tabletop. We're going to give ourselves some cat-cows here. We're going to drop our belly, lift our gaze for our cow pose. Moo. Then we're going to drop our gaze, arch our back for our cat pose. Meow. Back down, arch, look up. Moo. Arch it, look down. Meow. Drop your belly, lift your gaze. Moo. Drop your gaze, arch your back. Meow. Very good. We're going to do a little spinal balance here. We're going to stick our right hand out, thumb up, left foot out. Keep the foot straight, flexed, so that you could actually maybe step on the wall. You're going to breathe here. Now you want to make sure that your left hand is directly under your shoulder. Your right knee is directly under your hip so that you're balanced. And you're going to slowly take it out. Your hand out to the right, your leg out to the left. But don't lift it high. Keep it at the same height as your body. So I'm not lifting my arm up high. I'm keeping it at the same height as my body. My leg the same height. Go ahead and bring it back in. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale back in. Exhale it back out. Good. Go ahead and lift that leg up. Take the right hand and push that foot into the hand. And keep that, your left hand directly under your shoulder. And if your knee is directly under your hip, you should not fall over in this pose. Just hold, arch your back. Good. Now drop that, your right hand, and extend your left leg and give it like a runner stretch, calf stretch here. Breathing into the pose. And what we do on one side, we do on the other. So now I'm going to extend my left hand, my right foot. I'm going to hold here, make sure my right hand is directly under my shoulder. My left knee is directly under my hip. Breathing into the pose. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale out. And bring it in. Take your left hand to your right foot. Push that foot into your hand. Arch your back, look up. Good. Go ahead and come down. And let's come to our child's pose. Let's extend our arms, put our butts down by our feet. Extend. This is a pose you can come to at any time during the practice if you just want to take a mental break or physical break. Good. We're going to come up to down dog. We're going to lift our butts up. Feet are planted. They're hip width. My hands are shoulder width. My ears are between my shoulders, my elbows. Breathing into the pose. I'm going to walk or jump forward. I'm going to forward fold and just hang. You can hold your elbows. Give yourself an extra stretch here. Go ahead, slowly roll up. Getting ourselves a little warmed up here. Okay. We're going to take our right elbow behind, bend our right hand, arm behind us, so I can pat my back. My elbow is up, and I'm going to gently pull that elbow back a little further. So I feel this nice stretch all along my arm, upper arm. Breathing into the pose. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bend my left arm, pat my back, and take my right arm and gently push it back. Never overdoing it. You do what your body can do. Breathing into the pose. Good. Let's take our hands behind our back. Let's clasp them and arch our back. Look up. Breathing into the pose. Now slowly hinge your hips down. Keep your arms behind. Keep them arched up, pointing in the air. Now you're looking down at your knees. Good. Come on up. Very good. And we're going to give ourselves a little energy. It's Friday morning. We're going to just clasp, swing our arms around gently, carefully. Go easy on your knees. Give yourselves a little energy here. All right. Now we're going to lift up our right leg carefully while we ground our left foot. So really square that left foot. Fill it, filling up all that space below it. Bring up the right foot. Bring the knee in. Try to stay balanced. Try to look at something that's not moving. You can stay here, or you can try to take your right hand, right fingers to your big toe and extend your leg. Do not hop around. Do not bounce into anybody else in the room. Try to stay here. If you fall out of it, you just come back into it. Again, grounding your foot first, breathing through the process. Okay? Let's try it a little differently now. Let's bring that knee up. Let's extend that foot and try to twist with our left hand to the right foot. A little harder. Do the best you can. Okay. Let's try it with the other foot. I'm going to extend my toes, widen my foot as best as I can. I'm going to bring my left knee up carefully. Not hopping around. I'm looking at something that's not moving. And then I'm going to carefully take my peace fingers to my big toe. I'm going to extend my leg as best as I can. I'm going to take my right arm out to help with the balance. I'm just looking at something that's not moving. Breathing into the pose. Now let's try it with that other hand. A little twist and balance. Bring up my left leg up. And then I'm going to take my right hand to the outside. Try to extend it. Little twist here. You can extend your left arm behind you if you'd like. Breathing into the pose. Good. All right. Good job. I'm going to go into our sun salutations here. So we'll do the kid version today. So you say and do everything I say and do. Namaste. Butterfly up. Butterfly down. Ragdoll. Ragdoll. Jump back. Plank pose. Plank pose. Down dog. Up dog. Down dog. Up dog. Down dog. Jump forward. Ragdoll. Ragdoll. Butterfly up. Namaste. So 2 more of those. Again, you're going to say and do what I say and do. Namaste. Butterfly up. Butterfly down. Ragdoll. Ragdoll. Jump back. Plank pose. Plank pose. Down dog. Up dog. Down dog. Up dog. Down dog. Jump forward. Ragdoll. Ragdoll. Butterfly up. Namaste. 1 more. Getting real warmed up here. Namaste. Butterfly up. Butterfly down. Ragdoll. Ragdoll. Jump back. Plank pose. Plank pose. Down dog. Up dog. Down dog. Up dog. Down dog. Jump forward. Ragdoll. Ragdoll. Butterfly up. Namaste. All right. Standing at the front of your mat, and take my left foot back, have it facing the left front of the mat. My right knee is over my right ankle. My arms are up for a warrior 1. I'm going to hold this pose and breathe into it. My feet should be in 2 different lanes, and I should have a nice big step here, like I took a giant step, and now my knee is not over my toes or back. It's directly over my ankle. Go ahead and hold your warrior 1. Breathe into the pose. I'm going to pivot my foot so that it's going to be parallel, even with the back of my mat. I'm going to keep this right arm over my right knee, over my right ankle, and my left arm is over my left ankle. So not crisscross, same side, same hand over the same leg, same side. This is warrior 2. I'm still looking forward, still have my knee bent. Warrior two. Breathing into it. I'm going to reverse my warrior. I'm going to take this hand that's back here all the way down and lift my right hand arm over my right ear. And then I'm going to straighten my right leg, and I'm going to come down, slide down that leg for my triangle pose. Good. I'm going to come back up. I'm going to straighten my legs, and I'm just going to turn around so you can see me. I'm going to straighten both legs, and now I'm in a straddle in my star pose. I'm going to slowly hinge down. I'm going to touch the floor here. Give myself a nice straddle stretch. I'm going to walk my hands over to my right foot. And I'm going to put my left hand, the opposite hand on that right foot. I'm going to lift my right arm. Give myself a nice big stretch and twist. You should feel this in the back of your legs. And then I'm going to walk my fingers back now towards my left foot. Hold on to that foot for a moment. And then I'm going to lift my left hand up, follow it with my gaze. Breathing into the pose. Good. Go ahead and come up. We're going to rotate now. My left foot is going to be forward. My right foot is back. I'm going into my warrior one. So my right foot is facing the right front corner. My left knee is over my left ankle. My arms are up in the air. I'm breathing. Just breathing. I'm going to rotate back. I'm taking this right hand back over the right leg. I'm taking the right foot. I'm making it parallel with the back of the mat. My left foot should cut right into the arch of my right foot. My left hand is over my left knee. I'm looking over my left hand, and I'm breathing into the pose. Warrior two. I'm going to take my right hand down this right leg. I'm going to take my left elbow over my left ear. I'm just going to slide down this leg and breathe. I'm going to come up. I'm going to straighten my leg. I'm going to bring my left arm down that leg. Right arm now over my ear. Good. And come back up for star. We're going to bend our legs for horse pose. Put your hands on your knees. And bring your right shoulder in and push that right knee out. You're going to bring that left shoulder in and push that left leg out. And we're going to come down, bring your feet in just a little bit. We're going to come down and have our elbows inside our knees for our goddess pose. And this hurts your knees. You can put a pillow or something under your butt. Roll up a blanket. We're just going to sit in this goddess pose. Breathing into it. Try to come up on your toes in this pose. Come on down. Come up to your toes. Come on down. One more time, toes. Back down. We're going to give ourselves a little bind in this pose. So I'm going to take my right arm out. See my right shoulders inside my right knee? I'm going to turn my thumb down. And I'm going to take this arm, keeping the shoulder inside the knee, and I'm going to move so that my hand is now hitting my hip. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this. So I'm into this goddess pose. My shoulder, right shoulder's inside the knee, and I'm taking this, and now I'm hitting my hip. Then I'm taking my left hand up and behind and finding that right hand. Give yourself a nice bind here, nice stretch. Breathing into the pose. Good. Let's try it with the other side now. I'm going to take our left arm out. We're in our goddess pose. My left shoulder's inside my left knee. I turn my hand upside down. My hand is coming back. It's hitting my left hip. My right hand is up here. I've gone behind. You can hear my dog barking. Somebody must be dropping something off here. Going by the house. Breathing into the bind. Good. We're going to come forward. We're going to come down. Shake out these legs. Stretch out these legs a little. We're going to do a forearm plank. Working on our strength now. Come down on your forearms, keeping your elbows below your shoulders. And then we're going to stretch our legs out. We're going to hold this pose as best as you can. I will count to 10, and then we're going to lift one leg for another 10 count, and we're going to lift the other leg for another 10 count. So try to stay with me, knowing that you can always go into child's pose if you need. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your butt down. Don't lift it. Don't drop it. Now try to lift your right leg if you can. Otherwise, just stay in that regular plank pose. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's try our left foot. I'm just lifting it a little bit. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come down on your knees. Come to your child's pose, and you can even put your arms behind you and just put your forehead down. Breathe into the pose. Good. Coming back, we're going to come down to a down dog. So stretch your arms out. Down dog. We're going to lift our right leg up. We're going to open up our hip. We're going to stack that hip. Bend our knee. Now, from this pose, you can pivot your foot a little bit and try to drop that foot over. Turn yourself upside down for a wild child. Wild thing. So again, what I did, I was in down dog. I lifted my right leg and I stacked the hip. I bent the leg. Now my foot's over to my left. I pivot my left foot and I drop that foot down. And I lift my arm behind and breathing into the pose. Now I'm going to rotate back. Go ahead and drop your foot. Now let's lift our left foot up. And let's stack that hip. And then if you want, pivot your foot, lift your left arm, drop that left foot, come back. Be easy on your elbows. Go ahead and pivot back to your down dog. Good. Let's lift that right leg up, knee to nose. Right leg up, knee to nose. Right leg up, knee to nose. Bring the foot down to a low lunge. Let's take our left elbow to the right knee, look over and give ourselves a nice low lunge twist. Breathing into the pose. Good. Drop your hands, kick your feet back, come to your down dog, left leg up, knee to nose, left leg up, knee to nose, left leg up, knee to nose, bring that foot through, drop it down to a low lunge. Bring your right elbow to your left knee. Give yourself a nice twist. Try to twist yourself so that your hands are at your heart center. Breathing into the pose. Good. Drop your hands. Kick your feet back. Plank pose. Let's hold this for a couple seconds here. Your butt is even, not up, not down, just even. Let's chaturanga, up dog, and down to your child's pose. And I'm just going to turn my body. See down in your child's pose. Good. All right. Come on up. Sit. All right. We're going to give ourselves a couple more little stretches before we go into our secret garden. So we're going to plant our feet in the middle. Arms are up. We're going to bring them down in the middle. We're going to walk our fingers underneath each knee. Try to get your elbows underneath those knees. You try to walk your feet forward, close to each other. Bring your hands to your feet so that you're down in a turtle pose. Again, if you're confused, my hands came under, or in the middle. I walked my fingers, kept them under, got my elbow under this knee, elbow under this knee. My hands are now out. They're pushing my feet together, and I'm bringing my head down, keeping my head aligned with my back, not jerking my head forward, and just seeing how far my torso can come down. Good. Let's bring it back up now. Keep your arms underneath your knees. See if you can't balance into a flower pose. This is good core strengthening. Hold here. Good. Go ahead and drop your feet, extend your left leg, take your right foot over. Let's take my left elbow to my right knee. I'm going to take my right hand back. I'm going to push my elbow on the outside of my left knee. I'm going to look to the right. Breathe. I'm going to extend my feet. Keep them flexed. Bring my heartstring down for a forward fold. Feel this in the back of your legs. Take your hands, walk them forward. See if your hands are getting any further. If you've practiced with me before, hopefully you're getting a little more flexible. Again, don't jerk your head. Just keep your body lined up with your head, spine lined up. Good. And then we're going to take our left foot over our right knee, right elbow to the left knee. Take my left hand behind me, look up, and breathe. Good. Now we're going to do our favorite pose, the boat pose, but we're going to do it while holding our feet. So you're going to take your peace fingers, grab your toes, extend your feet, and try to hold while back on your butt bone. Okay, slowly bring yourself down. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. We're going to come around and do a candle pose and take it into a plow pose if you feel good enough to do that. So I'm going to bring my feet down to my butt, and my hands are planted right now on the mat. I'm going to bring my knees to my chest and start to roll back a little, and then lift my hands to help me get up. Now I'm in a shoulder stand or a candle pose. My feet are up, somewhat straight, hopefully. Breathe into the pose. You can stay here, or you can gently bring your legs over your head, drop them down. Feel even more of a stretch. And now slowly roll down. Extend your feet. Make your hands and arms comfortable at your side. Close your eyes if you're okay with that. We're going to go onto our magic carpet. We're going to take it today to the secret garden. So if you've been with me before, you've created a magic carpet where you freely ride around in the air. No worries, no fears. Completely safe. So go ahead and hop on a magic carpet, whatever size, color, shape you want it to be. Just imagine it in your head quietly. We're going to take it up in the air. We're going to soar through the air, maybe through some rain clouds, maybe past the warm sun, maybe over buildings or water, mountains or hills, forests. When you're ready, you're going to drop down to your secret garden, which is yours. It's your secret. You design it any way you want to design it. And it can change. Maybe today you want to be out with flowers and trees and animals. Maybe you want to be at a amusement park. Maybe your secret garden is a beach. You go where you will feel most free and safe and happy. So we're going to explore that secret garden. I want you to think about what you see, what you hear, what do you smell, what do you taste, what do you feel, and most importantly, how do you feel? Feel safe and happy and free? Take a moment to explore your secret garden. Knowing you can come back to your secret garden anytime, we're going to leave it for now. We'll come back the next time. You can always visit your secret garden during the day, maybe before you take a nap or before you go to sleep at night. It's a great way to calm yourself down, quiet your mind, feel happiness, peace, and freedom. So let's hop back up on our magic carpet, take a nice ride back in the air, past the nice sun, through the clouds, over the trees, and land back to where we began our practice. Let's take a big, deep belly breath. Fill it up. And let's let it go. Let's do that balloon breath again. Let's fill up our balloon and slowly pop it. One more time. Fill up that balloon And gently pop it. And slowly roll to our side. And gently come up. And remind ourselves to think happy thoughts. Thoughts and our breath are things we have control over. Nobody else can control those. We can think happy thoughts no matter what is going on around us. You can always daydream and go to that secret garden where things are always happy and peaceful and safe. So think happy thoughts. Say that together. Big inhale. Think happy thoughts. Big inhale. Think happy thoughts. One more time. Big inhale. Think happy thoughts. Good. Thank you for practicing with